Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Have you ever wondered how much famous people pay for security measures? What would it be like to be that secure and one of the richest people? I think you're guessing where I'm going with this. Yes, today our topic will be security of Mark Zuckerberg. But before we'll tell you more, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Alright, now let's begin. Mr. Zuckerberg, is definitely a priority. He's the man behind the great social network. It's a network of over 2.7 billion users, Facebook. And we've all heard about the stalkers and bots on the Facebook platform. So imagine if you were in the shoes of the person who invented it all. Let's agree that the security for Mark must be on a super advanced level. But what is exactly an advance and how much does it cost? As we found out, the security that Mark's safeness required last year cost more than $23 million. As Mark is synonymous with Facebook, the company itself is covering his safety requirements. Unfortunately, being very young and successful sometimes comes with flaws. In this case, this young brilliant man received a lot of threats during the year 2020, hence the measures taken. But what is this $23 million covering? According to the many different articles we found, this is an enormous amount of money covering the security of Mark Zuckerberg's residences. The cost for covering and securing the residences went up to $13.4 million. Can you imagine the number of guards we're talking about? The security cameras, and yes, definitely motion sensors as well. We're talking about residences that transferred into fortresses, the Great Wall of China if you might. But what about the other $9.6 million? Apparently, Facebook covered Mark and his family's travel fees as well. And, as we already told you, Mark does not take a regional flight, nor does he own his own plane. Apparently, Facebook rents private jets for him and his family. So we're talking about business class charter jets with all the advanced security systems. And considering the pandemic, some extra millions were added to the amount. But let's be honest, Facebook is one of the biggest companies today, so probably this is a piece of cake for them. Oh no, my dear audience, we don't stop at just $23 million. The company also gave Mr. Zuckerberg an additional $10 million to put towards security measures. This is regarding staff and other costs. But what are these other costs? Unfortunately, it's not that easy to get that specific information, especially because security measures are strictly private, and making them public could endanger Mark or his family. But how does the Facebook company itself feel about paying so much money for the safeness of one man? According to different statements and articles published, Facebook feels very strongly about these payments, and they feel it is more than adequate. It's a priority for the company to keep Mr. Zuckerberg safe and his whole family. And well, Mark isn't the kind of guy who gets his money from the company's bonus payments. He actually has requested just $1 in annual salary and does not receive any bonuses nor equity awards. So, Facebook generously provides all the other necessities that concern Mark or his family. So he is one of the most influential people in the world, and so young. Go Mark! As the world is an unsettling place, the Facebook company is also concerned with many recognizable faces who are shareholders. They have also issued proposals for many of them to have personal security. Hence, we can expect to see many other paychecks rolling into the niche of this safeness. But that's the field you don't want to make cuts in. Hence, our dear audience, that was it for today. But what would you secure if you had this type of security? Would you like to have a fortress with 24/7 guards? Don't forget to comment down below with your answer. And of course, don't forget to like and share our lovely video, as well as subscribe to our channel, cause you're not gonna wanna miss our next gig. Stay tuned.